Hey, govannen, niblings. Let's play LotRO, episode 40. So I'm riding south of Bree. You can see me leaving Bree off to the northeast, passing this lake here. I don't remember the name of this lake. Hailcatch Lake, I think. Let me run up to it. I should be able to trigger a point of interest. Yep, there we go. Hailcatch Lake. It's that lake south of Bree. I'm actually not sure that Hailcatch Lake is in the books at all. Can't recall if it is. But anyway, we're heading to Andrath, to the south, which is mentioned in the books as an important Cardolan ruin that used to guard the roadway here, and these southern brigands have moved into it. So we've got a quest from the Chief Watcher to help the scouts down here. So as you can see, there are these half-orcs all over that we're gonna have to deal with. Alright, oh, there's another player up in here. So, level, whoop, I'm getting attacked. And better take this one out. Looks like that player is about the same level as me. I'm just using some of my wrath here for my deeds. So the getting to these scouts is actually a little tricky. You have to jump up onto this tower here. And they are hidden back here in this tower. This other player knows where they are. So these two watchers here that give you all the quests for this area.
Greetings.
Alright, so he says when he arrived there was a far larger force than he anticipated.
Would you do something for me?
Alright, he's glad that we're here to help. He certainly needs it. The news from the north makes it clear that the brigands are moving in force, basically. They are charging tolls for whoever passes through here, and anyone who doesn't pay the tolls, they take their stuff. And that these people are very, very bad, basically. So he wants me to defeat some of them.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Alright, so while most of the enemies here are half-orcs, there is a human who is leading them. And he wants me to defeat him. Alright. And then this watcher here. Notice the Arnorian star here, letting you know that these are old Arnorian ruins.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Alright, he wants me to collect some of the stolen goods. Remember, I mentioned anyone who doesn't pay the toll, they just take their stuff. He wants me to get a lot of that stuff back.
Would you do something for me?
Alright, the leader of the half-orcs is very fearsome, and he wants me to take him out.
Might I take a moment of your time?
And then he's saying that they're having trouble sleeping because of Nikerbreakers. So he wants me to go defeat Nikerbreakers to the north, who live around Hailcatch Lake. So, yeah, so see, the Nikerbreakers are all out here, this area we just came from, whereas all of the other quests are in Andrath itself, in the ruins there of the fortress. Alright, so I'll start with the Nikerbreakers. It's an easier quest, and it's not really... we can't really find Nikerbreakers in the ruins, so I'll go looking for them first. The Nikerbreaker quest is a little bit slower, because you have to find them. They're mixed in with all these other creatures. So these are Nikerbreakers. They're these weird little bug things. See? These kind of giant bugs. And they burrow into the ground like that. And usually they heal when they burrow into the ground. But I'm not really sure what that one did. So, anyway, it gives me a Kneekerbreaker Slayer deed. Also, I advanced Brigand Slayer to beyond the basic to advanced, and I got a title for it, Watcher of Roads, which is a pretty good title, I think. But I'm still using the Indomitable. Alright, so here's 2 Kneekerbreakers. Alright. Okay, so one little tip about this, if you're having trouble finding Kneekerbreakers, oh, there's another one right here. I mean, a lot of times you'll be able to find all the Kneekerbreakers you need right here. You just have to look around a bit. But if you're having trouble finding them, go up to Hailcatch Lake. There's a whole bunch there at the lake. Alright. I'm going to use Ferocious Roar and then Bear Form. So remember, the Ferocious Roar gives me extra wrath even if I'm in bear form, but I can only use it in human form. But it's a nice little boost to hit it off right before shifting. I might actually move it on my hotbar so that it's closer to my skin change. Alright, I'm out of wrath already. Use up that wrath pretty quick in bear form. Alright, so I've already defeated 7 Kneekerbreakers, and I'm not even at the lake yet. So let's see what else I can find. Like, here's one here. I'll pull this one with my bow. And, yeah, there's a bunch just right here. So I'm gonna try to pull both of these, because I can pretty easily handle 2 of them at a time. Use my Ferocious Roar again. Yeah, see, when they go into the ground like that, you can't attack them. And they're healing too. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright. Okay, so here's another one. So, I'm gonna run down to the lake just so you can see, but they are all over the lake. Oh, that's neat. So the bee swarm stays on them even when they bury. So dots are good in that regard if you're playing a class that has dots. That's one strategy you can use. So yeah, here down at the lake, look at all of these red dots on my mini-map are all Kneekerbreakers. Alright, so that was the 12 that I needed. Alright, I'm gonna head on back up. Hopefully I can do the rest of these quests. That Kneekerbreaker quest takes a little bit of time. Just because it's away from the rest of them. But hopefully I can finish Andrath in this episode. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday's special episode. I had a lot of fun making it. I'm honestly a little surprised that I only cracked up once during it, because I thought I would have a harder time staying in character, I suppose.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so that helps. And there's not any follow-up to that. It's just get rid of Necrobreakers. Alright, so I can just drop into the ruins here. You can see there's a wall here. This old ruined wall that used to be the north gate of when this was once a big fortress. Oh yeah, let me just kind of show you the whole ruins in general. So, you know, this used to be like a fortress. Not quite, you know, like a big castle. It wasn't a city. It was just an outpost here to protect the road. So I can drop in here like this, and now I'm right in the middle of the fortress. And some of the like the two bosses are up here. Oh, and I think I can hear that other player that we saw earlier, or maybe it's a different player in here. And I need to alright, just gonna fight these. So now these are a bit tougher than Necrobreakers, so I do need to be a little more careful, but I should be able to handle them. So here's the captain that I need to defeat. So let me try to get around here. Yeah, I see another player just ran by up at the top of those stairs. And I think the half-orc leader might actually spawn right there, usually. Yeah, I think the half-orc leader maybe spawns here, or is maybe up at the top of the stairs, I can't remember. They might spawn in different places. Alright. Reforge makes pretty quick work of these brigands. Alright, I think I can go up this way. Alright, I can help him. He doesn't seem like he needs my help, but... Oh, I think we can't share caravan goods. Yeah, if he takes them, they disappear. So, but I'll help him kill some of these brigands. It used to be the case that you couldn't help people unless they were in the same group as you. But that's not true anymore. Now, generally, if you see someone fighting... Oh, he's inviting me to a fellowship. Okay. So this way we will be working together. So you can see we're in the same group now. So like his vitals show up here under mine. And so now we're basically cooperating. And so I'm gonna... So, okay, so he just opened that chest. And this tablet, it's a crafting item for scholars, showed up. And so it's saying I can roll on this if I want it. But I don't want it, so I'm gonna hit pass. I'll just let him have it. So since we're in a fellowship together, we're basically cooperating. And it's relatively normal for... Oh, I'm gonna grab these caravan goods. It's relatively normal if you're questing out somewhere, especially in a dense... an area of dense enemies like this, to... if you encounter a random player, you know, they might send you a group invite like that, or a fellowship invite is what it's called in this game. In most games it's called groups. And this is basically just so we'll get credit for the quests, since we're obviously doing the same quests. So yeah, here's the lieutenant. Yeah, we do have to kill the lieutenant. So I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna pop my... Oh, I got stunned. In the bear form, take out this lieutenant. See, together we're making really quick work of all of these creatures. I'm gonna heal him. Even though he doesn't need it, I just have extra wrath. Figured I might as well heal him. So he opened that chest again, and I'm gonna pass on that because I'm not crafting. That was ore for metalsmithing and weaponsmithing. I don't know that we're sharing caravan goods. I really can't remember if we share those at all. But we can still help each other kill brigands. So this is neat that you're getting to see fellowship mechanics, because I honestly have not planned on playing with anyone. Alright, so another thing to notice is that the caravan goods sometimes drop off the brigands. Like you can see here when I killed that southern archer, I got some caravan goods. So it's not just picking them up in the world here, it's also getting them off of brigands that you defeat. See, I'm killing this one here, and he's killing that one over there. So, and this guy's a champion. So he is, he wears heavy armor. He can wield 2 weapons. He's very tough. Champions are great. They're very dangerous, very good at killing creatures very fast. Oh, so he's asking me in Fellowship chat, do I need anything else here? So here, let me respond to him. I almost missed that in the scroll here. So I'm going to say to him, just a few caravan goods is what I'm saying to him. Alright, so I'll just pick up these caravan goods. Looks like he sees these over here. Oh, I thought I went into bear form, and I didn't. There we go. Alright, now I probably can't pick these up in bear form. Oh, I can! How about that? Some of them work in bear form, some of them don't. Got that one. I should probably set Fellowship chat to work here so I can see it. There we go. Alright. Oh, he didn't notice that one attacking him, but it looks like he's paying attention now. It probably spawned right behind him. That happens a lot. Alright, he's getting ganged up on. I'm gonna toss a heal on him. Oh, I haven't beat the half-orc leader. What happened with that? Here, I'm gonna defeat it just really quick. I thought the lieutenant was what I needed. Oh, maybe that was a different quest. Anyway, there we go. So that's it. All the quests are complete now. So I'm telling him, I'm done. Do you need anything else? Alright, well, he's probably typing to me and not fighting, which is fine. Alright. So he says he's done too. Alright, so I guess we'll run out of here together, because there's gonna be a lot of orcs and brigands. Oh, he's just running for it. Alright. Oh, now he's stopping to fight. See, since he's in heavy armor, a lot of times he can just run through an area like this and not worry about getting hit much, because see, his morale is higher than mine, and when he gets hit, he takes less damage than I do because he's in heavy armor. Alright, I'm gonna reform. Alright, I think that was it. Looks like we're clear to get up here to the watchers up here. Alright.
What do you need?
So, just thanking me. They'll return the goods back to their rightful owners.
What do you need?
Right, he's glad I defeated that leader. And it's giving me both of these. That earring is interesting. I don't know that I'll wear it or not.
What do you need?
Alright, we cannot restore those who are taken, but some justice has been served. That's what he says. Also, Breeland is in grave danger from this Sharkey fellow. Oh, and that completed Breeland Adventurer, 15 quests in Breeland. Also unlocked the next tier to do 30 quests in Breeland. And 10 LotRO points.
Greetings.
Alright, Bree cannot solve this problem alone. We need to seek counsel elsewhere.
Would you do something for me?
And he gives me a quest to go back to Chief Watcher Grimbriar and tell him about what we've learned here. This fortress is lost to us, but we'll do what we can to keep the brigands from spilling into Breeland. Alright, so that's the end of the Andrath quests. Here I'm going to thank this person for grouping with me. Oh, he killed a brigand out there. I got experience for it, and it kicked me to level 17. So, let's look at that real quick. Hvila the Unscathed. Achieve 17th level without falling in battle. So I now have the title The Unscathed. So I'm going to make that active. Alright, and then I'm going to leave this group. I'm glad he helped. But that's the end of this episode. So I'll see you next time, Niblings.